I'm not kidding, guys. Has Bitcoin really formed the bottom? Be prepared for growth. Let me explain, guys, what's going on. From the first seconds of the video, I want to emphasize that literally all of Bitcoin fates depends on the level at 62.5k. Why? Because I want to emphasize this word, because Bitcoin previously was trading in a downward trend as the minimums and maximums were decreasing, for example, like this. And recently Bitcoin gave a signal of a swing reversal because the minimums and the maximums started increasing. First of all, each bounce in a downward trend we interpret as a bounce, not as a reversal. And all the fate falls on the support level at this specific support level at 60.7k. If Bitcoin updates the minimum, it will mean that the downward trend is continuing, and also Bitcoin will soon will be updating the lowest price of 2026. It is 59k. But Bitcoin kept the level, by this move kept the level, and after that started pushing higher and finally broke this specific and key significant resistance level at 62.5k above, which means that the minimum held and the signal of swing reversal is confirmed. So if Bitcoin started to increase the minimums, for example like this, I think that the maximums will too. So relying on these, my first prediction is an upward move toward the liquidity resistance area at 64.2k, 64.5k, this resistance area. At least at that level resistance area, smart money may grab the shorts liquidity. So now let's imagine that Bitcoin has already given that movement, and Bitcoin is trading in, and Bitcoin current price is 64.5k. What is this? What is this picture similar to? Basically, it looks like an accumulation before a breakout of the resistance. On top of that, the fact that on the daily time frame, Bitcoin is trading in the oversold area, which of course increases the chance of a continuation of the current bounce. And that is my prediction for Bitcoin. But what about entry points? I see the first long entry point at the breakout of the resistance at 65k, for example, for this. If price accumulates enough before the breakout, I want to fire some long trade at the moment when the price crosses the resistance from down to up. But of course, I want to highlight the fact that to open the trade, Bitcoin has to have enough accumulation, because if not, it increases the probability of a false breakout of the resistance, which may look like a trap. So basically, keep it in mind, guys. That was the long entry point, in my opinion, of course. But what about a short one? The short entry point I see at the resistance area at 68.70k. This is resistance area as a condition, of course. If the price hit the resistance area at 68.70k, there is a high probability of a bounce back, because previously the price broke below the support zone but hasn't touched the resistance zone as the resistance. You know, and the support zone as a resistance. Basically, I want to short at this resistance area, resistance zone, and I think it's will worth it. So overall, I think that Bitcoin may continue the upward move toward the resistance area at 64.2, 64.5k, of course, in my opinion. And after that, if the price accumulates enough strength to break the resistance above, I will fire some long trades at the breakout. If Bitcoin does not have enough accumulation, it increases the probability of a false breakout of the resistance, which we do not want to get caught off guard by. So guys, basically this was just my view, my position. I am expecting like a continuation of a current bounce. So basically it's just my view, my point. Of course, no financial advice, only my thoughts. Thank you guys, see you later. Subscribe to the channel, and bye bye guys. See you later.